Welcome to Milo's Mods. This is a brief overview of the modifications I have done to my Worker Swift. This blaster is complete now. I installed the metal dart gate. I also installed this beautiful foregrip. Tungsten designed this foregrip. I was able to get this one printed from a gentleman in Etsy who lives in Kissimmee, Florida. He printed it for me in PETG, and he sent it to me. I think I paid like 15 bucks for it on Etsy, which isn't bad. I also have installed the 550 millimeter barrel. That's an R mini scar on there right now. And of course, I kept the stock mag release because I couldn't find another one. Made out of metal at least. I've also got the metal trigger and metal catch installed as well. I mean, this blaster is actually really, really nice. I mean, it hits 300 pretty consistent. And that's great. That really and truly is. But here's the problems. Okay? And it's not really a problem, not for me or anybody like that, but this blaster, in its stock form, cost about $160 to $180. All these metal upgrade parts, they're not cheap. The dart gate, that was about 15 bucks. The foregrip, that was about another 15 bucks. The barrel and 1.6 spring, that was another $20. The mini scar, that's about 25 bucks. Fully strung, ready to go. The trigger and the catch, that was about $25 for the pair. I mean, so right now this blaster is worth about $250 just between the cost of the base blaster and all the parts I've sunk into it. I mean, this blaster is a true tank now, though. It's pretty much indestructible. I've also changed out the O-rings in this thing, too. I found a link from a friend of mine who runs the Dart Sweep channel, Andrew. He sent me a link for better O-rings for the Swift. This thing is beautiful now. This thing hits nice and hard. It's got a nice smooth butter prime to it. It's absolutely great. I mean, is it worth the cost of all these upgrade parts? Yes, it certainly is. You can't go wrong. I mean, it's a gorgeous blaster. It performs well. It doesn't really have any jams or malfunctions or hiccups. It's just a well thought out blaster. The one thing I will tell you is if you go to buy the Worker thumb screws for this thing, don't. Save your money. They're junk. They're not gnarled. I have a set of them here, and I went to put them in, and they're just garbage. So the one part that you don't need is the Worker thumb screws. But if you want to add another pick rail to it, you can. I chose not to on mine because I didn't feel as though it needed it. But after all the other metal parts in it, it shouldn't need it. But this blaster is really, really nice, and it hits like a tank. What I'm going to do is I'll put a buy link in the description below for the blaster and all of the upgrade parts, the pump grip, the barrel, the trigger, the catch, the dart gate. I'll pin those all in comments. I figured you guys would want to see what I ended up doing to my Worker Swift in any event. This is Milo's Mods signing off.